What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danica Aquatics. What is up, man? Danny and I have had a pretty good day. Got to spend the day with our daughters. I do apologize to my members. That was not an intentional thing this morning. I got out of bed late. Danny, we got a call from our daughter to come on over for breakfast. Rushed out the door. I'm just straightening things. Don't start with me this week. Let me do my things.
You don't need to go through your work papers.
You don't need to worry about what I'm doing.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Sunday evening. My Vikings are on, so as soon as I'm done with this stream, I plan to watch the rest of that. It came down, it was 0-0, so we will see how it goes. And what?
Nothing. I'm just watching it.
So I'm going to run through the hellos before I choke Danny tonight. Paul McCarthy, welcome. Dave, oh, hello. Bill Steve, how are you, sir? Hola. Long Family Show, welcome. Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Mr. Jeff, hello. Paul McCarthy, welcome. Let's see here. Uncle Smiley, hello. Stan Pittman, hello. And Cave of Wonders, Miss Sage, hello. Jeff Pelhams, welcome. Monster Fish Gal, welcome. Lori. Linda Worth, hello. House of Plecos, hello. All right, I think I'm caught up.
I think so.
Mr. Al Wet Sox, hope you're doing well, sir. So Danny and I have been busy in the fish rooms again this week. We got a bunch of tanks reset. We got the 75 reset. What else did we do this week? Trying to think. Well, I've got as you can see, the tank behind Danny is very active now. I've been transferring plecos.
And then he found a whole bunch of new babies in one of the ones upstairs.
King Tigers. We got a bunch of new King Tigers, which is awesome. And then if y'all see, my son-in-law, I found out, is a good barber. Look at this fade he gave me, man. Got everything just perfect up here. Gave me my good old Gyrene haircut, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. You can't tell as well on the video as you can in person, but he did a
really good job.
So that's fun. House of Plecos would be a cool channel name. Yeah. Then I was de-duckweeding the guppy tank, and we got the guppy tank all cleaned out. And I think I've got every speck of duckweed out of there. Keeping my fingers crossed.
Danny and I are still trying to adjust to this way of doing things.
Yeah, it's very unusual.
We'll have our Daniken sign there, so at least our Daniken is there. But we're getting close to where we're finally going to be able to get the bigger tank up on top here. I'm almost got it. After the swap here in a couple of weeks, I should be able to finally get the last transitions done and everything moved so we can get these two tanks back there, put the big tank up here. I might end up, I have to see if I can fit the two tanks. I'm thinking under here. If I can't, then I'm probably going to have to put a couple of 40s here, and maybe I'll just put some of my shrimp under there with the 40, or maybe I might be able to fit a 55 under there comfortably too. But we will see. Or it might be some more pleco breeding things. I don't know. 60, ooh, a couple of 60 calls.
No, too tall.
60. You know, I want you to, I guarantee if you take that, it's like 4 foot of.
Go measure.
Well, I can only measure 11 at a time with what I've got on.
Do you need me to go get you a measuring stick?
No.
So, yes. What are you looking at?
I always like to, I don't know why, I keep forgetting we're on YouTube now, so I don't need to have.
You don't have to be on YouTube because you're on YouTube. Ken's fidgeting.
I'm not digging being side by side because she doesn't let me do my normal thing. She has to be up in my business the whole time I'm doing my thing. Instead of just let me do, mind your business, pretend like I'm not here and scream. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I don't think this is gonna work out too
It
well.
will if you could just mind your business.
No, I can't do it. Jeff King says Jill's encouragement to not put the island in the fish room is messing with my plans.
I know the feeling, brother.
Have you guys ever had Pseudocranus casuaris or blockhead cichlid? No, we have not. I've never even heard of one. So, no, we have not kept that.
Well, now wait a minute. The blockhead cichlid. Remember those weird ones I had that were those? I think they're from Mexico.
Look it up.
That's why
Here, go over here.
you can
Start
do it.
typing it. Well, because it's too far from me. I can't see.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Here. This over here and this over here. And
Just you need to remember to be staring at that camera instead of this. Then it makes us look like we're looking over like this the whole time. And
what? And what?
make it bigger. You just figured out what I was doing.
How do you spell that? STATOCRANUS.
There, it's right there.
All right.
See if it's the one I'm thinking.
Lionhead cichlid. Oh, those. Yes.
We call those buffalo heads here.
Yeah.
Yes, we have had those.
We've had lots of those.
Matter of fact, I just lost the last of them about about a week or two ago. Okay, so we stopped looking like we're looking the wrong way. There. Now we're both can be on this one, and
Yeah, and then I can look up things if we need.
yes, there you go.
to.
Still growing pains, still trying to learn this stuff a little bit.
See, it's here. It says buffalo head cichlid. Yes.
Yeah, we call them buffalo heads here.
Yeah.
Now, the ones we had were the largest of the breeds.
And we got those from Lawrence Kent, didn't we?
No, we got those at the club. We got them at some bath. I got 6 of them. Skipper, what's going on, brother?
I think we got some from Lawrence Kent. I'm pretty sure we did.
No, we never got anything from Lawrence. We may have got it from somebody else that got it from Lawrence.
Yes, that was the case.
Yes. When you say you got it from Lawrence, that means you got it directly from Lawrence.
No.
And I know I did have another thing in my hand when I started to come down here, and I mysteriously lost it on the way down. And at least this way they can see the super white or the super white.
Well, there's one sticking out of a tank over there next to the left corner, but
We can see Ed's skull over here.
yep. My cat ear headset.
Cat ears, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're driving me nuts. Why is it not down? So we're on. There we go.
Here.
Hello, Byron.
He says, Jeff Billham, I like this style of stream.
I'm sorry, guys. So everybody, if you haven't been around, what happened was StreamYard decided to, just out of the blue, raise me by almost, $220 a month, $210 a month to keep what I had on StreamYard. Well, it made me mad. So now we are going to stream from YouTube from here on out, which this was what our plan was once we got the studio done anyway.
Yeah.
So this is fine. We're just ahead of schedule. I've had this streaming software, whatever, the mic and stuff forever. I've had it almost 3 years now. I don't know why I just now
2
decided.
years, something like
I
that.
guess because when we were not able to stream in the same room, this did me no good because there's no speakers on any of this. We don't have any speakers hooked up. So the only time we hear it is if I turn up the volume on this, which I don't want to do.
Right. So, but we did get it figured out.
Yeah, I got it all figured out. And what I did find out too, YouTube is pretty sensitive. So, oh, that reminds me. That's why my cousin was calling me out. That
What?
by looking for our stream on,
Facebook.
and we don't Facebook stream anymore. You'd be amazed how many people on my Facebook side now are hooked on our stream, and they.
Yeah, but now they can't get in. So Byron says both of you are the same pick. That's odd to me. Well, it's odd to me too.
It'll take some getting used to, but we will get used to it. Hey, Byron, but we picked up like some clapping. And if you say the wrong thing, I'm going to do that to you. And then after I do that, you're going to get this.
No, that's what I'm going to be doing to you. Slap, slap, slap.
Roland, what's going on?
I don't know if you had two things in your hand coming down the stairs, but I can almost guess what one was.
Don't start on me there, Holtz. Well, here, let me give you the room. I'll kind
I
of.
don't need to be. Just stop. I moved the mic 2 inches so I could see the questions in the chat. Susan Moore Guppy says, "Hey, you two, good to see you." I don't know about that. I don't know if it's good to see us or not.
Chattanooga, what's going on, brother?
He says, "No taps."
No taps. We have opening music, but I don't want to put it on because I'm afraid I won't be able to turn it off. We got like I can do this. Smack Danielle.
Whatever. And then I'll smack him. I did the cheering. Oh, so yes, we've got all that to play with now. So far, so good. Just don't start wrestling. Not sure I can handle that.
Who said that?
Susan.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's not. I'd lose. Oh my goodness. Nope.
Alexa, play Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Don't do that to these poor people. 3G says Danny.
Hey, 3G, now stop
will
that.
Be a real smack out, Kenny.
Stop that, 3G.
2 inches is that man math, Byron says.
Oh, there she goes again. That's going to be fun when she could be right over there where that skull is, and they can see her and her antics the whole stream.
Yes. That'll be fun.
I could put her behind us. That'd be interesting.
I thought you were going to have the frontosis back.
I am going to put the frontosis.
Yeah.
Then clown loaches. I wish I could have the clown. I want the clown loaches scene too.
Susan Moore says, "I'm sorting which guppies I plan to take to the November swap." He says, "Damn, the commercials on YouTube."
Are you serious? Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't want them. I picked, I guess the only way I can do it is if I don't monetize the stream while we're streaming, then monetize it while we're done. It's about the only way.
I think the way that
that's the only way we're going to get her done, I think.
So can we edit it?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so, anyway.
Monetization. Take it off.
problem is,
Take it off. Go up, scroll up. There you go. Ah, then. Now you got to remember to turn it on when you go save. Now you got to remember to turn it on when you're done.
all right, guys, tell me if the commercials continue.
Yeah, maybe we fixed it. Maybe we didn't. We don't know.
All I did is had, well, 3G says he hasn't had an ad. A lot of people are saying they haven't had any ads.
I don't know. I don't know. But do they have the YouTube that doesn't have ads?
Yeah, I guess if they have YouTube Premiere, they wouldn't have ads. Which it's very well that Lori could have.
Window Liquor says, what about UFOs? My mother had a bad problem with UFOs. I had many sightings when I was a kid. They would fly by my head all the time. LOL.
What's up, Melon? Eugene, welcome.
Stan Pittman says, be careful. Buffer will copyright sue you.
Buffer.
I don't know. Life Lessons Crew says, hey, Kenny. Hello, crew. Howdy doody. Oh, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums. I got an ad on the TV, but not on the computer.
Weird.
Roland says I had one.
All right. Well, I just turned it off, guys. So turned off monetization, so there shouldn't be any ads further.
Byron says, no worries. I'm still here for you.
Just to learn and grow.
And now What Socks had an ad. So
okay. I swear to God, if I turn it off and they're still doing any ads, that's going to make them mad.
Yeah. No good. Well, then you missed part of the stream, right? It doesn't pick up where it.
Yeah, because
went to the
we don't
ad.
stop. We don't stop. So.
Right. I don't know how. That
Or maybe
works.
when they come in, they're behind by however long that commercial took. I don't know.
Well, and then they'd be behind in the chat too. So that's just no bueno any all the way around.
Well, shoot, maybe we just need to stop streaming.
Well, maybe. It's getting very complicated.
It almost feels like we've kind of like degenerated back to when we first started.
I
Remember
know.
when we used to do? We had the little mic that we put on that shoulder so we both could hear. It was that little
Oh,
micro
yes,
mic.
I remember that.
And then
Oh my gosh.
we didn't realize no echoing because we had the phone over there looking at a tank, and we had another one over here and forgot to hit mute. Then yeah, that was a nightmare.
Yes, those are from our first streams. I haven't even gone back and looked at our very first
It was
streams.
hilarious.
That would be terrible. We'll probably be so much younger.
Oh, it would be 5 years younger is all.
Well, that makes big difference in a woman my age with bags and wrinkles and weight.
What's going on, Larry D?
It could be a lot of things.
Good to see you, mister.
So, did he have an actual question about the buffalo heads?
I don't know if he did or not.
Seville Steve, did you have a question about them?
The only thing I can tell you about them is they are nasty. Unless you put them with convicts, then the convicts destroy them. But when we first set up the 300, I had them down here so they could be on their own. What were we using it up there for then? We cleared a hole for all those baby, at that time, tiny little Dracoras.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at all the hearts. He said, I wondered how difficult they were. No, when they were by themselves and it was just that colony, the males would pick on each other to claim territory in the tank. That was about all the scuttling we had going on in there. And then they got big enough to breed. And then I think he went around and killed everything, didn't he? Yeah. So the buffalo head was not an easy fish to keep. Not if you want to breed it. Now, if you have one in a tank, that might be another story.
Yeah, they are a nasty little critter. I don't think we'll keep them again. They were a cool fish, but Danny and I got a really hyper size down, and we making sure every fish tank counts.
Yeah. Lush and Salty says, hey guys, I just finished doing some water gardening and thought I'd check in. I like that water gardening. So I was doing a bit of water gardening this morning myself. I've been putting a little bit of hydrogen peroxide into the buckets that I have of the Java fern Lindelof to try to clear off the blackbeard algae on it. I don't want to put it back in the tank until I have the blackbeard algae at least turning pink, because then I know it will die. So been doing some of that. And Ken's been pulling up some of the better pit plants that I have downstairs that we're bringing up into other tanks upstairs. And
You know how I like things equally proportioned. That was driving me nuts.
what was?
This tank was cut off over here.
Oh, heaven forbid.
And I just saw an update that my Vikings are graciously losing to the Colts. Right.
Eugene Youngbauer says, "You two look great next to each other. Now neither one of you can get away with anything, huh?"
Yeah.
Yep, Ken can rock and I can't slap him. Like button working, I just checked. Well, thank you, House of Pisces. Thank you very much.
House of Pisces.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Praying for all the people there in Spain. They're having a tough time.
Yeah, that is horrible, man. Hopefully you're doing good there, Steve. Being over there. They're, like I said, Steve, as long as you have them in a large enough tank, just make darn sure you have plenty of rock with tons of different hides. So that way they each got kind of their own little
Territory.
space. You got enough rock in there that keeps them under control until they finally had enough. And then when the males finally decide they had enough, it's ugly.
Bruiser CB. Hello, hello, hello.
Good to see you, Bruiser.
Stan Pittman. You could be a Cowboy fan, LOL.
No. I'm gonna take a hard pass on
that. Yes, the skull that Ed made him is all in Vikings colors. And
yes.
So that's why they're commenting.
Well, yeah, I got my Viking shirt on because it's Vikings Day. What is you're going to tell me I can't wear a Viking shirt on our stream now?
I didn't tell you anything.
Did
I say a word? No.
Did y'all see the look?
I have good. I have witnesses. I said nothing. Nada. Oh goodness. I don't know how long this is going to last. What?
Thought I saw a little black one go up.
Oh. No, I think they're just shadows because the light's behind it. Although that one looks white. So I don't know.
Oh, yes. This is an old school Randy Moss.
You can tell how long Ken's been a Vikings fan.
Long before Moss.
That's true.
Been a Vikings fan since I was like 4.5, 5 years old. So, and I'm 56 now. So I've been enduring their pain for 52 years.
SC Catahoula says that shirt is unprofessional.
Guess what I'm holding up? Oh,
Kenneth, don't you dare. The Foxy Suspicious says that's the scariest costume I've ever seen, Kenny. Happy belated Halloween, you too. Well, happy belated Halloween to you too.
Yeah, I did have one sad thing this week that broke my heart.
Yeah.
The as you all know, if anyone has been watching the channel, I had the one paratilapia bleaker eye left, and he was the one that got badly beat up when he was younger. We thought it was something from that, but the more I thought about it, I thought maybe he had cerebral palsy or something. But anyway, he would only lay on the bottom, and he would come up and eat right out of my hand when he was ready to eat. But anyway,
it was a struggle.
My wife last night. When was it last night or night before? Kenny, come here. Well, because he can't move that well, he was on the bottom of the tank. Well, Mr. Catfishes were going up and literally eating him alive. They had parts of his guts hanging out and everything else. So I had to euthanize him last night or 2 nights ago. It absolutely broke my heart.
Yeah, it did. And he, that was the very first time we've euthanized a fish like that. And we used the clove oil.
Yeah, he went peacefully, which was good.
Yeah, he really did.
But I just, it killed me. It really, really killed me. So now I don't have a single one. I will have again, once I get everything dialed the way I know I'm going to have it. I do plan to have, I'll probably just keep them, that fish only in there and a few catfish on bottom and call it good. But I do plan to have those guys again.
Yeah. SC Catahula says next year when JJ plays, I'll be able to pull for the Vikings. House of Pisces says, ouch, hurts. Eugene crying and then blowing a nose.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was Ken's baby, and we called him special needs.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that he outlasted all of his brothers and sisters. That was the two that died. I mean, no, that one was a heater malfunction.
It was a tank crash.
Or I thought it was the heater.
It was the duckweed that got caught up into
That's
the
right.
filter.
So anyway, we woke up, everything gone, lost my entire colony of flash placos and my breeding pair of paratilapia. So then we had Big Boy for about a year after that. And then he got into a double fight with a Vieja and the Jag, and they beat the tar out of him. And we ended up losing him.
So Chattanooga Ed says, I started making a Kenny E. G.I. Joe action figure. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Ed's perception of me, this ought to be good.
It will be. It'll be good.
What's up, Red Laser? Good to see you.
It's super hot in here.
Open the window then. I don't know what happened to the fan we had. We used to have a fan in here too. We'll get this dialed in the way we like eventually. We'll have like 2,200 fans going for you and maybe 2 AC units.
There we go. All right. Whew. You're better here than watching the Vikings right now, Kenny. Best keep your mind off of it. Are they playing like right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sunday night football tonight.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. They are.
Life Lesson Crew said, wow, cool, Ed. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, so we've been replanting a bunch of the plants upstairs. We've been working on trying to get duckweed out of the few tanks that we plan on keeping down here. And the one that's going to be hard, even though we're not keeping that one, is your blue diamond shrimp. That thing has a solid layer of duckweed across the top of it.
But they're all getting transplanted upstairs. I've got a tank that I got reset up, got all the nastiness out. I had a plan for this thing she's had laying around forever, this little tree thing, and I had put some of this moss. It didn't look right. So anyway, we got to figure that out. She wanted it anyway for something she was going to do. So
well, I just wanted to put all the baby Nana Petite Anubias on it, and I've been growing this gigantic batch of it to put on this tree that he got me, that so it would look like a real tree, and it would look really cool. But I haven't put that on there yet. It's just I've just now got probably enough.
We're probably going to put it on there now just to get it looking right, because it will look cool in a shrimp tank, I think. And I already got this pretty cool piece of wood, so. hooked up to a piece of what is that shale we're using? What is that?
I have the manzanita wood screwed into a piece of slate. And then you put the slate down into the tank, and then
Then the slate can go under the gravel. And anyway, pretty slick.
yeah.
She needs to make me some of those for the next swap. I think the people would like that at the swap.
So, but that was really cool. So we got to take all the Java moss that he had put on it, take that off, and then get it reset with the Anubias.
Oh, so looks like
Aw.
Scotty got himself a new kitten.
Aww, playing with Mac, my new kitten. Aw.
Ooh, Seville Steve, I will tell you right now, I would think that would be a very bad idea.
In a Victorian thing? Why?
I think he'll create havoc on those Victorians.
I think they can hold their own. So Ken and I have differing opinions on that, obviously.
You could take it from the guy that has done most of the African cichlids and did most of the upkeep of the African cichlids, or you could take it from the guppy gal's advice. Your choice.
I'm not the guppy gal.
The plant wizard or the cichlid guy. Take your pick whose advice you should take.
Roland Holt says, do you guys realize it's been at least 6 weeks since Ken hasn't got the boat stuck? That's because we haven't been on the boat. But he's not wrong.
Yeah, we did. We got the service done on it. Now I got to put back in the garage. Only thing I should do before I put her up for the year is run up and fill it up with premium. Other than that, it's a wrap. I don't have to full on winterize it like a lot of folks do. My boat's not left in the elements and the garage stays above freezing. So
Jeff Pelhams Aquatic says, I'm getting my wife a new kitten for Christmas. Or 3.
Let me see there, Scotty. Let me see where we're at here. He wants to know if he thinks his Mahomes can blow him past me. Well, I know that's not him. McNibbits is not him. Scales is not him. Megadon. Oh, Scotty, he's at the very top here. Okay.
He says, find out. No, sorry. George RB3, hello.
I don't know, Scotty, because I still got Jones playing tonight too in the Minnesota defense. So hard to say, brother.
Jeff Pelhams Aquatic says, yes, we're dying with our cats. Our cats, Lori.
Danny and I have not owned a cat in what, 20 years now, probably 25?
Well, we had Binks here for a short time.
We're not against cats. It's just doesn't seem like a smart thing to do with all these fish tanks.
Well, and we had Binks here, who was my son's cat for a while. And he went into the couch, and that's when we had Heather's husky puppy here. And the husky puppy ate the couch to get into the couch to get the cat. Get a cat, lose a poltergeist.
Yeah, right. No, my luck, that sucker would probably
get possessed by the poltergeist.
Yeah, walk in his glowing eyes at me or something.
Hey, but I heard there's this new thing for cat litter boxes that you can put in the bottom of it and makes it absolutely no odor.
Yeah.
It's made by Poof, I think. Anyways, I think Poof stuff you spray, but they've got these things that go in the bottom of the litter box.
What stream was I on the other night? They actually heard it. Oh, Ed Stream.
Remember I told you it wasn't a poltergeist. It actually happened to have been neighbors that were setting off M80s.
No, this was a crash. This wasn't an explosion.
I'm telling you, that's what it was.
I'm telling you, anybody that was there asked me, it was not no M80 going.
Okay.
It sounded like crash.
Right, that's exactly what it sounded like.
Okay. As you can tell, guys, she's going to make sure she has it her way tonight, and she's absolutely right. We're going to leave it at that. No matter what I say tonight, she's got to argue.
It wasn't a poltergeist that night. I admit we have these things in our household. Yes, it did sound like a shelf falling over. Because when I went up there, I was sitting in our bedroom and heard that exact same sound, but it was actually them lighting off stuff. Oh, there you go. Ken found his drink. It was halfway down the stairs. Xana Juju says Danny is always right. Of course I am. So at least it wasn't upsetting the fish that night. It's my dog's birthday today. His name is Rocky. He's 9 now. Time flies.
Yeah.
Aw,
We've had our Shiva now for what, 5 years?
I don't know.
We got her shortly after we started the channel.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Seems like it's only been like 2 or 3 years.
Well, hold on. When we first joined, it was just Gizzy, and Baby.
Yeah.
And then we got Shiva. And Baby Doll died, then Gizmo died, and now we got Shiva.
Yep. Too many. Too many dogs to go by. They've got such short little lives. Danny, I heard you poop poop. Yes, poop poop. We no more cat poop poop smell. So a friend of ours, he's been looking at new cars every day for the last 6 years. Literally every day. He researches and researches and researches, and every day goes out looking for him. And he finally bought a car this week. My daughter told me, and I was like, no way. He actually bought a car. But he did. I'm so excited about that.
But it does feel good. We've been getting a lot of stuff done fish room wise for a change, which is feeling really good. Still trying to figure what's going to go where, but we just about got it all dialed in. We got a 120 ready to start cleaning out and get out of here. And then I should have 3 or 4 more ready here in the next day or two as I start getting shrimp transferred. Then I'm going to have 3 bow fronts available. I'm going to be selling.
So Nancy B in Tennessee says today may be my dog's birthday. He's a rescue, so not sure. Last week of October or first week of November. He's 5.
He got a Kia Sorento.
I thought it was a Sportage.
Is it a Sportage? Sorry, Sportage. Some Kia SUV thing.
Yeah, it's really nice. Black. And it had black interior and it had a gigantic moon roof. And I kept asking him, like, send me pictures. And then the next day, after I asked what color the interior was, he went in and took a whole bunch of pictures of the interior. But it was a really exciting thing. I'm so proud of him for getting the car, brand new, all his. Chris Pruitt. I tried calling earlier, Ken, but you didn't answer.
That's strange. He called me. He did call me at 4:30. That's
I'm sorry, Chris. He missed your call. At that time, were we in the restaurant?
probably.
So we went to kind of dinner with my daughter. We went to happy hour at what is that place? Oswego Grill.
Excuses, he says.
Excuses.
Behave yourself, Monsieur Chris. Behave yourself. Hey, Victor C.
How are you doing? So is George going on after us tonight? I think George is in the chat, or he was. George, Are you going tonight?
Well, don't go up, go down. So when
Well,
the answers.
He said, "Love you, cuz."
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. So George is going on after us, so that'll be good. And George says, "Yes, I'm going on." All right. Good, good, good. So we're getting close. We're getting close to the point
Thank you,
where
Lori.
we're going to be able to uh finish doing like big moves where we've got all the little most of the little stuff done. We've got a little more to do.
The biggest thing is we got when we break these two and put them in over there, I've got to take the time, paint this stand real quick before we put anything up on it. Then I've got another stand for the other dual 135 that matches the one that I've got on behind Danny over here. You can see it over her shoulder. That's going to go on the other side. Then we're going to have dual 135s here. I'm thinking the 180. I want to leave the 300 where it's at because it's easier to maintain. I cannot picture trying to reach down and in. Right now, if I bend over, I can reach the bottom of this tank. I want to be able to still maintain the tank. I just won't put anything there. Leave it open for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever get a 300 size tank or like a 240, keep in mind, however how you put it in the air, you got to figure out how you're going to reach your arms down to maintain it.
Foxy's Fishy said, "Should I call Kenny during his stream like he calls me during mine?"
Bring it.
Chris Pruitt says, "Have a good evening."
Night, Chris.
Thank you. Foxy's Fishies dueling 135s, banjo style.
We pretty much got it figured out what's going in there now too. So Drogonetta is getting one of them.
Eugene says, "I like your backgrounds for us to see our actual real fish aquariums. No still life."
Danny's still got to paint this one.
Yeah, that one's painted correctly and that one's not.
How did that happen? Oh, I think that was probably because I'm like, hey, I'm buying
15 of these
super whites.
super
We
white.
need a tank. Get it set up. Gave her like 10 minutes probably. Knowing me.
Yep. So I'll get it painted soon. But it's got all this weird algae like growths on the back wall. It's really kind of cool. You can see them. Yeah.
Oh, this is like algae growth on
They're
the
like
back glass.
Yeah, but they're like puffs of algae. They're like little balls of algae on there.
And then there's all kinds of it. Wait a minute. What is going on? That's not supposed to be that far up.
Ew, you just totally. Is it even blowing out?
It is.
Okay.
I want to get this algae clips off of it so it will blow better.
There
There.
He says, "Ooh, you're doing the fish Tetris, I hear." Hi, everyone. Just dropped in to say hi. Late here. This is Mickey M.
What's up, Mickey?
Hi. How you doing? Yes, we're doing fish Tetris. That's a perfect description of what we're doing.
Yep. But the cool thing is we're getting dangerously close to being done with what we're trying to get accomplished, which would entail getting the two rooms I hate the most that have carpet in them cleaned out, carpet ripped up, new flooring down, and calling it a day. And we need pictures of it once we get done too.
Mhm. Yes, we do.
I'd like to get some stuff like our Daniken thing there about that size and start putting all of our stickers in these frames and have them throughout the room.
Yeah. So Seville Steve sold a whole bunch of 3 and red cheeks
Nice.
between the LSS, between 7 LFS here in Seville.
I took a few of mine to our last meeting.
Yep.
Then I'm supposed to, I will, if you guys are going to want to be part of Skipper's auction, that's coming up on Skipper. If you're still in here, is it that the ninth? I think it's, is it a week or 2 weeks from now? I think it's a week from yesterday. So it'll be this coming Saturday. But I am going to participate this time and be part of it. And Danny and I will be, if you are after high dollar plecos, this is the auction to be at because we are going to have super whites there, RD lines, and then also I'm going to do some king tigers at this auction. So going to be some cool stuff up for grabs.
But you're gonna put minimums, right? This time?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to put minimums on that. I mean, to give you guys an idea, when we were at the swap, I mean, my super whites, I mean, were gone within 10 minutes of the auction. So,
Yeah.
and we know what they sold for, so we're not going to.
Yeah.
We're going to make the minimum at least what they sell for at that swap.
Susan said, I took some of my blue guppies up to the co-op for their expansion opening.
Nice.
Fun. What day did you go up there?
What's up, Tampa Tom? Good to see you, man.
Tampa. Headset check. That's funny. So I don't know what to do about all these Anubiuses that have been in these pleco tanks. They seem to have holes all over in their leaves. I don't know if that's from the plecos or if it's from me not giving them enough fertilizer. So I need to go check that out. Oh, so she went up there on Friday.
Ooh, you're a brave woman.
I
Dealing with
wish
that.
I could have gone up there with you. I would have liked to have checked things out.
I'm talking about that Seattle traffic on a Friday night. No, thank you.
It's
No, thanks.
all good. It's all good.
And then I was playing with the leopard frogs last night, looking at them a little further. Meant to have my phone down there, and I didn't, and I regret it now. But I'm pretty sure we got 7 to 8 little leopard frog babies. They're about this big. So cute.
They're so cute. So Seville Steve says, I'm trying to breed some peppermint plecos. Any advice?
Have never done the peppermints yet.
They're cool looking though.
But if they're anything
Super
like
cool.
our plecos and any other pleco, man, is we do water changes twice a week on them and quality food. I've got a peppermint pleco upstairs and with the
Yeah. I was just making sure that was one I was thinking it was.
oh, maybe I don't have one.
You don't have one of these in the
No, the one that you're thinking of up there, that is a blue phantom.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
I thought that, oh, you know what? I am screwed up. I was thinking Candy King pleco.
Oh. Peppermint candy cane. I can see how you could get that one messed up.
That's the one we got up there with them.
Yeah, I went to work dressed as a Christmas elf and passed out candy canes on Halloween. That was fun.
I was on Ed's show. I dressed up initially as Whip, and I couldn't take it no more because that hair was hot.
You dressed as Whip. Remember the year that you dressed as Ed?
You dressed as
Oh,
Whip.
I dressed as Ed. That's right. I
And
forgot.
I was Rico.
You were Rico. That's right. I was Ed and he was Rico Stan. House of Plecos. Leprechaun? No, elf. Christmas elf. I'm passing out candy canes.
Yeah. Want my candy, kid?
Oh. But that was fun. But hardly any was one went to work that day. We used to have kids come around all the cubes and trick or treat inside of the buildings, and they could come by and trick or treat at everybody's cubes, and everybody would have just a bowl of candy, so the kids could just come by a lickety split and grab candy and run, literally run throughout the whole building and get candy. But that was fun. But we don't do that anymore. I was green for Halloween. Took me 3 hours to scrub off and gave myself rug burn on my forehead in the process. Hashtag incident. Foxy Stitches. I did see your costume. That was pretty great, I have to say. 3 hours to scrub off. Window liquor number 5 says I was at work. This was at 1 a.m. in the morning. Oh no.
Good Lord.
Oh my gosh. Super fun. Yeah. We had so many trick or treaters this year compared to what we usually have. We usually get like 2 or 3 trick or treaters. That's all we get for the whole neighborhood. And there was one time I opened the door and there was a line of about 13 kids there. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This never happened.
Yeah, good thing we stocked up a little bit.
We always stock up and hopefully, and we try to give out as much as we can because my parents don't want all the candy and I don't want all the candy. No, you only got like 10 pieces of candy left from my parents.
I know. So what I do is I just pretend like I'm going to go stock up on the after Halloween sales, and it never makes it to next year.
Well, of course, you don't want to have icky.
Yeah, you kids get this year-old stale candy and you like it.
Now, if I was going trick or treating for myself, I'd go to See's Candy and I would get the most amazing red raspberry cream that they have. It's dark chocolate, which adds this lovely little bitter note at the end, but the whole inside is a cream raspberry filling that makes your whole mouth like the glands in your jaw and everything just explodes from the flavor. I need to go get myself some.
Yes, that's what I usually eat, Steve. Peanut butter cups, that's my thing.
We've never had a trick or treater, considering boo baskets for the grandkids next year. What's a boo basket?
Where you just put all kinds of scary stuff on it, fill it full of candy.
Boo basket. All right.
See?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like what we do for kids for Easter.
Yeah.
All right, got it. A boo basket. That's too cute. Chattanooga, Foxy won one of my fish. I need to mail him out this week. What'd you win? Yeah, like an Easter basket. Yeah, too cute. So my granddaughter dressed up as Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and my son dressed up as the Beast. And so he took his daughter out trick or treating in their costumes. It was so cute. And then my grandson was the bee transformer, and Jeremy's wife was a cat. So it was really fun. Super fun.
Yes, there is the happy family, dog included.
She's dressed as Belle. And then
Here's the transformer.
Yep. And then
Mama was a cat.
Jeremy had the full-on beast suit.
This is how do they say?
Bayou.
Bayou, yes, Bayou, because he's a Louisiana water dog.
Yes. So, but it was so cute because my son is so gigantic compared to my little granddaughter. She's 3 and she was very proud to be Belle. Super cute. That's what I miss not being next to the kids. I want them to come trick or treat at my house. A phantom is the opera pleco. Oh, that's what you won? Was it a statue that he did?
Who?
Foxy won Chattanooga Ed's one of his fish.
Yeah, I
And
told you
was
about
the
it.
Phantom of the opera. Yeah, I remember you telling me something.
Yeah,
about
he had a green one and a blue one.
Okay, yeah.
She got the lime green one.
Oh, fun.
Thank you, Roxanne. I knew what you meant.
Seville Steve, that's exactly what you Ken
She
does.
said, "Score," which told me they scored. So I checked and they did. Thank you, Roxanne.
Yes, figuring.
And when they're doing something stupid, just put crap in there for me. Or the poo sign, either or.
Seville Steve, they don't do trick or treat here, so I buy the candy beforehand.
No trick or treating. Ooh. Gotta have trick or treating. That way you hear this. Little kids laughing it up.
Of course. Vinosti! Steve. How are
What's
you?
going on, Vanowski?
Oh! Been a while. Oh, and is everybody excited? After Tuesday, I guess, we won't have any more commercials.
Yes.
Election commercials. No more.
Yeah,
No
thank
more.
God.
We're done.
Roland says only where the homeless trick or treat theaters.
He said only the yes. Then they come steal everything off your porch.
She says, well, 3 field goal misses so far, so crap. Oh my goodness. Will be one of them nights.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I'm not one of those men that feels the need to beat my wife when my team loses.
I'd be beaten to a pulp every year.
Shut up.
You know I'm right.
So we'll all be heading over to George's tonight. Hashtag Skol. SKOL. We will go over there that tonight. The heck with this. Danny has always jinxed my team ever since I met her.
I did, that was one time and it was accidentally done. Because I walked through the living room. He'd been watching his game. It was the kicker was kicking a goal for the winning goal. And I said, he's gonna shank it.
Ed says he's going to meet Duke from Bush's Baked Beans. Kind of random.
The dog? Is it Duke the dog?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That would be funny. There you go. There's the hashtag for.
So anyway, guys, we appreciate all you showing up. Want to thank all of our moderators for keeping us safe. All the replay crew and all those folks, and the lurkers, hello. And then, of course, all of our wonderful members that subscribe to our channel or member our channel every month. We greatly appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
So as always, guys, we're going to send you. We got a minute left. I went way too fast with that tonight.
I don't know why you're so fast.
I didn't used to be.
You're a motor mouse. Tonight only.
I'll show you a motor mouse. I'll show you one.
But yeah. So we really do appreciate you. Foxy, who's been a member for 30 months, says discus and then boop, 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 and a heart. Thank you. So she has shit love. Sorry. I'm sorry,
There's nothing more attractive than a processed teriyaki like belch last burp. What was that? Almost like you puked almost in your mouth.
No, that was me sucking it in because I went.
That, yeah.
That was a second.
Anyway, guys, we won't keep our stuff going with you. Head on over to George's. Thanks for coming out tonight. As always, love your fish. This is Kenny E with Danica Aquatics saying goodbye for now. Peace. Okay, so how do we end this? We did this last week.
End stream. There's a
There
button.
we go. But, peace, guys. God.